Welcome to Daily Dose Radio, a 5-minute devotional podcast studying the Psalms verse by verse. Broadcast from the ever-beautiful Sharonville, Ohio, on the sunny side of Cincinnati. Hey there, friends. Welcome back to Daily Dose Radio. This is your home for organic Bible study. Study that is fresh and delicious. It's Heritage Bible Study. That's right. It's the kind of Bible study that your grandma likes to have. This is what she wants you to listen to, by the way. She called. Today we're looking at verses 10 and 11 in Psalm 58. In Psalm 58, verses 10 and 11, this is where all three streams now come together. David, of course, being the sort of the guiding principle here. He's the prayer, but the three groups are the righteous, the wicked, and God. So David is praying to God. He's praying about the wicked who are oppressing him, and he says, break their teeth, make them melt, make their plans just disappear, cut their arrows in half on the bow, do it quickly, blow them away like the whirlwind. So he uses all this imagery. Beginning up there in verse 4, and the imagery goes all the way down to verse 9 with the whirlwind, both living and in his wrath. So he's praying to God and he's asking for this to happen. And then 10, as I said, in 10 and 11, all this comes together. Let me read those two verses. The righteous shall rejoice when he seeth the vengeance. He shall wash his feet in the blood of the wicked. So that man shall say, Verily there is reward for the righteous. Verily he is a God that judgeth in the earth. So the righteous are mentioned here. First time? Is this the first time we have the righteous? Yes, I think so. The righteous will rejoice. So David is praying this prayer for himself because of Saul and because of all the oppression of all of Saul's men who are trying to destroy him, the Ziphites and Doeg and all the rest. Well, now we have the righteous coming into the picture. Why the righteous? Well, they're going to see the results of David's prayer. And when they see the results of David's prayer, they're going to glorify God because of that. You see, when you pray, not only do you ask the Lord, and you're going to ask the Lord for whatever it is that's oppressing you, for deliverance from that thing or salvation from that thing, but eventually everyone else is going to see the result of that prayer, and they're going to glorify God. And I say everyone else because I mean those in the church, those who have ears to hear and eyes to see. They're going to see what happens, and they're going to say, so-and-so was praying, and they prayed, and look what God did. And they're going to glorify God on behalf of the person who had made the prayer. The righteous shall rejoice when he sees the vengeance, because he knows someone has asked God to stand in his place and judge and save. And so the righteous see it, they rejoice. They'll wash their feet in the blood of the wicked. Kind of a graphic image, isn't it? Another one of those real graphic images, but the blood is flowing on the floor because the wicked have been destroyed. Now somebody's going to say, well, that seems kind of mean, kind of graphic, and kind of horrible that God would be that kind of a judge. Where was that voice when the righteous were being slaughtered and the wicked were washing their feet in the blood of the righteous? Where was that judgment then? No, you see, God is going to judge, and he's not going to judge on just simply on the wicked treating the righteous poorly, but he's going to judge their wickedness and their sinfulness and the fact that they never believed. And the righteous are going to be justified in that moment. Now we have verse 11, so that man shall say, now this is just not the righteous any longer, but this is going all the way back up to verse 1, O ye sons of men, so man shall say, Verily there is a reward for the righteous. This is the testimony then of those who believe. There is a reward for the righteous. Verily he is a God that judgeth in the earth. And notice we have the verilies here. So truth says, it's true that there's reward. It's true that he is a God that judges in the earth. Amen. Well, join me again next time, and we will pick up in Psalm 59. So hope you join me then on Daily Dose Radio. Thanks for listening to Daily Dose Radio. I'm David Smith. The music today has been performed by the Bluegrass Experiment. Thanks again for listening. I'll see you next time on Daily Dose Radio.